Italian brand iGuzzini is one of Europe's leading manufacturers of intelligent lighting design solutions, and they're also involved in a big way in Light Middle East 2018. They're the show's official knowledge partner this year, and they're bringing to the show for the very first time, in collaboration with Light Collective, The Perfect Light. This is a documentary exploring what lighting designers feel about the future of light, evolution of LED technology, and where the industry is heading. We speak with Sergio Padula, the technical director of iGuzzini in the Middle East region. Sergio, thank you very much for joining us today. Let's just kick things off. If you can give an overview of iGuzzini and your activities in the Middle East region.
We are the biggest Italian lighting manufacturer, one of the top 3 in Europe, and we've been very present and active in the region in the last, with our own operation in the last 10 years. Try to improve and spread the culture of lighting, offering a better service and a better presence from our customer.
And you started off in Dubai, and now you've since spread over much of the Middle East and English-speaking African countries as well, haven't you?
Yes, absolutely, because Dubai resulted to be the best hub, thanks to the level of infrastructure, of course, and make easily for us running all the area with then local office from Saudi till Johannesburg, Beirut, Turkey, where we are present with our team to support the lighting designer, consultant, and then of course, because we are project-related company, so be close to the project where happens.
Okay. iGuzzini is coming to, it's the knowledge partner for Light Middle East this year, and you are bringing in with the Light Collective a very exciting initiative this year, the Perfect Light project. Tell us a little bit more about that and what can visitors expect to see when they see this fantastic documentary that you're bringing to for the very first time in the Middle East.
Very pleasure you ask me, because personally it wasn't my idea. We have a very strong long-standing relationship, professional relationship with Light Collective, with Martin and Sharon, done several projects across the region, but I always like the practice to do things above the stuff, and I also follow a lot the parallel project like the YouTube channel and the other activities. So when last year in Paris, during the PLDC conference, where we were among biggest sponsors, there was a screen of the Perfect Lighting, and my idea, discussing with them, was why we don't bring to the Middle East, because it's quite interesting to have such a movie where all the top designers, scientists all over the world, from America to Japan to Italy as well, Europe here, are giving a message of lighting. So it's pure spread the message of what is the perfect lighting, if exists the perfect lighting. So we were discussing at the beginning, the idea was to have during May, but for logistic reason we had to postpone, and we thought that the best platform was doing the screening during the Light Middle East. So we start to talk with you guys and the Lighting Institute, and we decide finally to make this happening here. And yeah.
And I think it will take place on the second day of Light Middle East as well, if I'm not correct.
Yeah, actually.
And well, you are the technical director for iGuzzini for this region, East Mediterranean, South Caucasian, and of course English-speaking African countries. But you're also a lighting designer by trade. So, in your own sort of personal opinion, what does for you mean the perfect light?
The perfect light is it's really a state of mood, I believe, and normally people used to say what is the perfect source of lighting, but depend because the lighting is so very personal things. So probably when I'm with somebody, the candle can be the perfect light source, but I still have a feeling when I am in a forest, when I come from the south of Italy, to have this lighting that is shadowed by the leaves, and this mapping for me is where I feel really in contact, because it's a natural element, a natural moment where I really enjoy.
Bit of a mixture then,
Yeah.
And of course, iGuzzini is not just the knowledge partner for Light Middle East, you're also part of Lightication initiative there. There's the Really Steady Lights, so you're quite involved at the show in quite a lot of ways. But let's just talk about Lightication. Of course, it's the Middle East's only competition of its kind for students, for budding lighting designers, engineers, consultants who want to progress in the industry. You, of course, are one of the suppliers working with university teams and designers to help students create these amazing sort of lighting projects. From your point of view, why is it important for iGuzzini to get behind this kind of initiative?
I have to say that it's not the first time that we are doing such kind of event. We supporting, it is a motto of the company. Everywhere in the world, the company as their own subsidiary, one of the mission is to promote the culture of lighting. And there is no better way, starting from the new generation, so we collaborate a lot with local university, incentivate workshop, research. We have done something fantastic with the London Economic Business School of London, a workshop in Oman last year, very similar to what's happening here, but we have a strong relationship with UAE University as well to research, so for us it's fundamental. And whatever matter the student in the future, it's important that they start to understand what is the culture of lighting, the quality of lighting, why we invest more than 7% of our turnover in research and developing globally, and for us it's fundamental that our future client can understand the difference of the quality, innovation, respect of other players in the market that maybe are not on the same page of us. So for us it's a very long stand commission globally to be involved in this kind of activity, and we're very pleased to do it.
All about the future of light, isn't it?
Is it?
Think Light is another feature of Light Middle East this year, a 3-day conference bringing together lighting designers, architects, engineers, end users, the whole lighting design community essentially. And you, of course, will be one of the speakers at Think Light. Your topic of discussion will be the lighting of things. Can you give us more of an overview of your presentation?
Actually, it's a very interesting moment now for the world of lighting, because it's living another technological revolution. If the LED source has been really a turn point that changed completely the face of this industry in terms of logistics, in terms of design, in terms of product designer, now we are having this contact in between fittings and the data. We presented already some of our solutions. We are not the only one in the market, but clearly now a light fittings no more a light fittings. And the way we are going to design space, we are going to design fittings, product fittings, should be consideration of the potentiality to have embed in such little tiny projector million of data that can then treat consequently. So it's very challenging. We have done already some pilot project in cultural, museum, university, retail. So during the presentation I will try to give an overview of what is happening globally, and we hope soon to have also our first project in the area as well. So we are talking with several partners. Of course we are pioneeristic phases of the stage, but we're confident that we can do something quite interesting.
So watch this space then.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And also I understand there's something else quite exciting that you have planned for Light Middle East 2018.
Oh yeah, yes, absolutely. But this is part of all our process in digital innovation. The company is investing massively in digital innovation. Last year with Ernst Young, we organized an hackathon in our quarter. And the group that won this hackathon was a group that talked about lighting experience. We're very well recognized worldwide because during the exhibition we have this lighting experience. We have one here in Bahrain as well, done in conjunction with our distributors, a local partner, Albeit, where really you enter in a space and you feel the lighting. It's an experience. It's like to enter in a movie and you touch the light, you see the light, you have your own moment because the lighting needs to be seen. So as a part of this project, we develop the virtual lighting experience because we are looking what's happening. So we are using VR technology, virtual reality technology. Actually, we present during Light and Building in Frankfurt this year in April, the worldwide. But this will be the first time to have the machine here. So basically, we invite designer, consultant, architect came. You will wear some glasses and you will start to play inside a space with the fittings. And you will touch the fittings, you will put on, you will see the reality, you will be completely 360 degree inside this environment playing with our fittings.
Certainly some very exciting things to expect from iGuzzini at Light Middle East 2018. And in terms of the types of visitors, profiles that you would like to meet at the show this year, who are you hoping to engage with in 2018 at Light Middle East?
But for us important, we're very close, I believe, to the lighting community in the area, so we expect all these friends, because the friends, customer are joining us for the movie night, for the moment of the conference, for the moment of try the virtual reality. Of course, ideal customer, potential investor that understand. For us is more really educational. We don't expect, to be honest, for such kind of activity, we don't looking for after project or something like that. We are real with a local daily activity of promotion of our product portfolio, our service, and we're happy to continue to it. But we really want that people that maybe they are not exposed normally, so not related to the field, can understand what we are.
So it's really more of a sort of educational knowledge sharing platform.
This is why we agreed with Light Middle East to have this kind of title. We don't want be seen as a sponsor. No, we want to be as a partner. When we start to discuss the idea to collaborate, we say, look, we want to stand as what is our commitment, and we will try all our best to help to promote this educational field that is our core of what we are doing in the region.
Cool. Expo 2020, just around the corner here, 1.5 years away. Any implications of this on your business here in the Middle East region?
Our business model is based on specification. So in reality, we start to work on the project 2 years ago. Thanks God, we already start to receive some order because we are on the specification. The tender are public. Everybody saw already for the major pavilion and the major infrastructure that we are specify. And of course, we will try to do our best to secure the respect of the original specification because is a guarantee for the end user that is employ a professional lighting designer that decided to use our product with among the other product and be sure that the quality is delivery. We already saw a massive approach on valuing engineering that reduce the try to tend to save money, try to switch specification. We try to defend with our commercial partner because we believe that such project, latest edition was in Milan, and for us was a huge 2015, a huge moment as a company as well, and we are proud of the work that we have done already there, and we hope to reply to do the same even better in Dubai because quality matters, and the country is investing so much money in this huge infrastructure that we stand forever that we really would like to play our part on it.
Okay, and you've been in the region for 10 years with iGuzzini. You set up helped set up the office here and establish a presence in the Middle East region. So you've seen the business grow from 10 years ago to now. What about the future? Where do you see the future of iGuzzini and the lighting industry and light in general in the Middle East region?
But of course, we try to do always better and to growing and maintain the level of growing as is been done for the last 6-7 years on a level as much we can. How to do this grow is to innovate. There is no other point. We've been among in the region as innovator of several products bringing in the market for the first time. And we try to keep going in this way, offering the level of service that our customer know we are doing, and with the possibility, of course, to always be considered as a benchmark for all the other manufacturers and the players on the market as well.
Sergio, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure.